All right, so I had to change up my product photography studio setup. It was in my barn, which was, I don't know, about 30 yards back behind my house. It's kind of a hike, bringing all my camera gear, going over there, setting up. If I forgot something at the house, I gotta come back, so it was just kind of a hassle. And I'm looking to change it up and put it in my office. I think I'm gonna put it right here. We're gonna see how it goes. I gotta move a lot of stuff around, and then I gotta bring everything in, all my lights, and try to figure out what the setup is gonna look like. So we're gonna see how it comes out. I'm gonna draw up just some ideas and kind of my vision first and see if we can't make that happen. Hopefully we'll just be able to get it set up by tonight, so I can either take photos tonight, I gotta redo some things, reshoot a couple of products, or I'll just take it in the morning when I get done with a couple of appointments that I have. So we are gonna see how this is gonna turn out. So this is what I was using. Small little pane of glass. And it worked really well until the products themselves got a little too big for this little sheet here. So that's why I got that bigger sheet of glass. And I got two of them because unfortunately the products are like these gasket flat things, but they got curled up. So I have to figure out how to stick it and then put the second pane of glass on top of that, and hopefully, the glass is actually clear. That's what I'm working on right now, trying to figure out how to stabilize the pane of glass in the products themselves. Within those two pane of glasses, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but we'll see. Well, the rod is a little thin for this backdrop and weight of it, but so I had to go all the way out this way, which is a little bit above my desk, but basically just push the roll backdrop all the way down over here to that side. And I mean, it seems to be working. So obviously we're just gonna try it like that. And the screws that I got for the brackets up there, they're pretty big screws, and I made sure I got into the wood, so I don't see any problems with that, but you never know. I am not a handyman. I am not a Peter Lindgren. I am not the person to do all these types of projects, but this is for a client. I need to get it done. Man, I think it's coming together. So backdrop, my kind of overhead, this is the actual backdrop rod. And then the clamps, and then the pane of glass. And now I just have to figure out how to get the products themselves in between the panes of glass, and so I might work on that tonight, just clean up the glass with some glass cleaner, and then try to figure out the first couple of products. Try to figure that out, make sure this will actually work, and then either take a couple of photos, because it's only, it's about to be 10 o'clock here, 2200, and last night I stayed up till about 2 a.m. I'm a little beat, going off of 5 hours of sleep, and had quite a bit of caffeine today. So it just had to keep me through because it was a busy day with kid graduations. Basically summer started for my kids, and I'm home with all of them and still trying to work, still trying to get everything done. So this is really like, this late night stuff it's hard because this is one of the most uninterrupted time that I have to be productive, to get stuff done, to make big moves like this in my office. Like, that's crazy. So I have this push-pull type of feeling where I want to go to bed early and get, like, 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because it makes me just feel so much better the next day. But I have this perfect uninterrupted time where nobody else is requiring my attention, and it's so easy to get stuff done right now. So I think right now I'm just in the season where I got to make the sacrifice to give up some sleep for some of these things that are really important, and just get work done, and just kind of be in the grind in this season right now, because it is summer. My wife will be out of school at the end of the month, so I'll have June, July. I'll have June, half of June actually, because we're going out of town for 2 weeks, all of July, and probably about half of August. So I've got, I don't know, not even less than 90 days to get as much done, get as many clients booked for the rest of the year, hit my revenue goals for my business, and basically until school starts again back in August. So I think in the summer, I'm just gonna have to make that sacrifice of giving up some sleep to get a lot of work done, a lot of content creation, a lot of client work done, a lot of editing done. And I gotta do it when I'm uninterrupted. I gotta do it when the kids are in bed and I'm working late at night at 2200 and just getting stuff done. So unfortunately, I tried to take some photos of these products, and then the way they're made is like it's sticky on both sides, because they're supposed to adhere to different things and prevent corrosion. And they're kind of like an oval shape type of thing. And so when I took it off, when I originally photographed it, it turned out like this. So I can either, like I said, that's why I have 2 panes of glass to try to flatten it, stick it and flatten it. So I'm gonna try to do that right now and see how it comes out. Take a couple of photos, test photos basically, send them off to my clients, see what they think, if this is a little bit better, because the first photos that I did, they did not like them. So that's one option. Second option is to just ask them for some newer products and just redo the whole thing for them. So it doesn't take that long to actually photograph them, especially now that it's in my house and in my office. It's gonna be way easier than going to my barn, like I said previously. But yeah, this is what it looked like after I was done. I need new products. Moment of truth. Let's switch this over to photo and see what everything looks like. Look at all of this crap that's on my desk. Just for this project. It's perfect.